So this is an energy recovery ventilator. So if you're familiar with schools, in a classroom you typically, like growing up, I had a unit ventilator that was in the wall. Energy recovery ventilator is going to take that to the next level. And for that, you got to understand two things. One is the importance of outdoor air, and the second is the importance of energy efficiency in that system. Let's start with outdoor air. So you have 30 kids that are in a classroom, and all of them are breathing each other's air. And we were all sharing the air. So every time you take a breath and you exhale, CO2 is coming out, and it's filling the space with basically things you don't want to breathe, right? So ASHRAE in the United States has said that for every school building, so say it's a 500 square foot classroom, 0.12 CFM of outdoor air needs to come into that 500 feet. In addition, every student that's in that room needs 10 CFM of outdoor air per student. So if you have 30 kids in a 500 square foot classroom, you need 360 CFM of outdoor air to come into that space to meet building code. And we didn't choose that arbitrarily. We've done a lot of research to find out what's the best condition to learn in. What we have when we have an old classroom is a unit ventilator and operable windows. So to get that outside air in there, you're asking a teacher to open the window. And if it's 0 degrees outside, what teacher wants to open that window, and how many kids that are sitting next to that window are going to be comfortable learning with 0 degree air coming into that space? Now, 360 CFM is not like, it's like an actual fan that you have like in the summertime, like a small fan about this big, like a little box fan. That would be like blowing on a kid at 0 degrees. We don't want to do that. So you want to bring in fresh air for a good learning environment, but you don't want to splash kids with air or be cold. The other side of that is if you're just bringing it in, 360 CFM is going to take roughly 2.2 to 2.25 tons of heating or cooling to bring it from 0 degrees back up to 68. 2 tons. Your home system is probably only 4 tons total for your entire house. So if you think about that, every classroom is going to need 2 tons to bring in the 360 CFM. This solves both of those problems. And let me show you how. Up here is you can see down into this. This is a heat exchanger. Individual fins here will move air through it. Essentially, if you picture my fingers as tubes, you would see how that air is crossing but not being contaminated. So all of your fresh air is completely fresh air, and it is brought in at a 75% efficiency, so that at 0 degrees, that is not using 2 tons of heating and cooling. It's using a fraction of that. You see these arrows here, you can see this is an example of where your cold air will be coming into the building. There's a fan here that's going to be exhausting the bad air and bringing in the good air. And as that good air comes across, it's going to hit that heat exchanger and slide down. In that section is where you're getting that 75% efficiency gain by using the air you've already heated to temper the air coming in. And just as you continue to follow the path, you can see here, then that air is coming out and going into the classroom here. So exhausted air, clean air coming in. I came from a school district that had an old building, and we wanted to build new buildings. Getting the money from the community to build new buildings was always trouble. And sometimes you can only build one new building. So you build one new building, all the kids over there get better air. Let's say you have an older building, but you want to make sure to tell the parents that all those students are getting good air too, and the building is really a great building. Why get rid of it? Why not put this system in? And now you know that no matter what building your student's going to, they have the same air quality, the same educational experience as the new building. LTG brought this system here to the Ohio School Board Association Conference so that we could show our school board members, educators, and some of our architect partners who are here that solution. So we can not only save an old building, we can make that old building have the best air quality standards possible in this day and age. So if you want more information about LTG, give me a call. We're happy to hook you up with some more info, and we'll talk to you then.